Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode of TopMohst Sport Podcast. My name is Mo. I am the host of this show, and here with me in the studio is my co-host.
My name is TopMohst. Welcome to today's episode.
Yeah, on today's episode, we'll be talking about the review of the game week 3 in the Premier League. There was an early kickoff between Arsenal and Brighton, which ended in a 1-1 draw between Arsenal at the Emirates. In that match, Declan Rice was given a red card in the second half. In the first 10 minutes of the second half, he was awarded a red card. What can we say about that stop?
Well, concerning Declan Rice's red card,
Okay.
I think there are different opinions about the red card. I think it was harsh. It was a bit harsh.
All right.
But I can see Arsenal fans mourning and complaining. Some are even insulting the referee and all. But on the referee's part, he has justified what he has done. The reason being that Declan Rice kicked the ball.
Yeah, he kicked the ball stylishly.
There is no stylishly about it.
Okay.
He kicked the ball.
All right. But in the first half, Joao Pedro did the same thing.
Yes.
And he wasn't even given a red card. He wasn't even cautioned.
He wasn't given a yellow card, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the ref was harsh. Let's say he was harsh in a way. But rules are rules.
Declan Rice was stupid. He was already on a yellow card.
Yeah, it was very unprofessional.
So he shouldn't have even kicked the ball. Some people were saying, the guy pushed the ball towards him or something, but he should have just avoided it, just move on and leave him, let him.
Considering the fact that he was on a yellow already.
He just played on Declan Rice's intelligence and I think he fell for that, which was very wrong.
That was very unprofessional.
Although the referee was at fault too, I think he could have just whipped that on. He doesn't need to issue. I didn't think the referee saw what happened, but I think the noise attracted the referee actually.
From the side, from the sideline.
Yeah.
The match ended in a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Does that I don't know. What does that mean on Arsenal
title hopes?
Title hopes, yes.
Well, concerning Arsenal, the season is just starting. Okay. We still have a long way to go. This is just game week 3, and they are going for 38 game weeks.
Yeah, sure.
So every match matters. It matters a lot, and 3 points matters a lot. And it's at the Emirates. It's a chance for them to get another 3 points.
They have won that match.
But I think the red card actually changed the complexion of the game. Without the red card, I think Arsenal would have won the game comfortably.
Yes, I think so as well. Later on, there was a match between Everton and Bournemouth at Goodison Park.
Yeah.
Bournemouth were leading.
No, Everton.
Okay, Everton were leading 2-0.
Yeah.
At Goodison Park. That was unbelievable. Bournemouth had to come back.
Yeah.
And even they won the game 3-2 at Goodison Park. Yeah. That would have been Sean Dyche's first win of the season.
I think it's even a record in the Premier League to win a game at that point, because as at the 86th minute, it was still 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
So they scored their first goal in the 87th minute.
Yes.
So I think the Everton I don't know what happened to them. They were so derailed. Immediately those people scored the first goal, Everton couldn't even pass. They couldn't get the whole of the ball. They couldn't pass to them. I never seen that kind of thing before for my life. I never see them. As those people score one, Everton not see pass again. They couldn't pass. It was so obvious. They were just all over Everton till they scored 3 goals. I was shocked because I didn't believe it. I didn't expect that.
That was a very, very good victory on Bournemouth's part.
Yeah, it was.
Away, they reached out.
Now, looking at the records, from what I've seen, Sean Dyche, or what's his name? He has never won in August.
In his life. Yeah. So that would have been his first opportunity to have.
He should have. I actually thought he has broken that jinx that day. I didn't expect something like that would happen to him. I think it's just a curse on his part.
Let's say it's cost. Later on, there was a late feature between West Ham and Manchester City, the champions of England, which ended in a 3-1 in favor of Manchester City. We saw Alas scoring an hat-trick. That makes it his 8th hat-trick in the Premier League. 70 goals from 69 games in the Premier League. Then 97 goals in 102 matches for Manchester City. Bro!
That is crazy.
That's massive.
That is massive indeed. That is crazy. I've never
seen something like that.
People are saying when you are comparing numbers,
okay,
where you are comparing the numbers, it's just right there with Ronaldo and Messi. There's nothing anybody can say. When just the numbers, I'm not comparing
come close,
the achievements or anything. Just when you're talking about the numbers. Now,
this guy scored an hat-trick in the previous match.
If he continues like this, due to something I've seen as well, if he continues like this, in this manner, till he reaches what's it called, this Ronaldo and Messi's age,
okay,
he's going to surpass their goal.
Definitely.
Because at this age, at 24, he's already having 260 something goals or so. At 24, Ronaldo and Messi were still in 100 and something.
Wow, bro,
they were still in 100 and something goals.
Honestly, his record have been massive. Look at when he was at Dortmund.
Yes,
he played not at Salzburg, I think.
Yeah.
The number of goal ratios to the game is very, very close. The same thing at Norway.
He's very a very, very good player. People criticize him that he doesn't dribble. Forget all those things. Waiting with dribble. But the internet, the guy they score every time.
The guy not be
human. Always delivering.
The guy not be human being, sha.
That guy na alien.
He not be human being. So I think Manchester City are on the right path, considering the fact that they want to
another title defense
for them. There was a feature between Crystal Palace and Chelsea at Selhurst Park.
Yeah.
So it ended in a 1-1 draw. So I think Chelsea scored first.
Yeah.
While Eze equalized, and
I think the match was at Stamford Bridge.
Was it at Stamford? No,
it was at Stamford Bridge.
No, it was.
It was at Stamford Bridge.
It was?
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that.
They played their first game at Stamford Bridge against Manchester City.
Yes.
They played their second game at Wolves.
At Wolves. Okay.
So I think it was at Stamford Bridge. They scored first. I see Chelsea fans shouting Neto Felix. I knew. I was just like, let the game finish first. Make we see maybe the next week so I've been a show mass.
Okay.
Maybe we see what go happen. But see them now.
And that's Eze's first goal of the season.
Yeah, that's his first goal of the season.
Bro, I have that guy in my fantasy Premier League. I had to transfer him out. Not to know he's going to score against Chelsea. Well, bro, I brought him Madueke in place of Eze.
Yeah.
Just look at me.
Now, what I think about Crystal Palace is they are not yet up to speed. Like the way they ended last season. They were very, very good at the end of last season.
They had a slow start.
They had
even last season too. So they played along the season. And I think that's the same thing is happening to them because Mateta and the likes, they've not been delivering.
But I think what happened was that when they got a new coach last season, towards the middle or end of last season, he really changed a lot. So I was expecting them to start the same way they ended last season. So, but I think maybe they will still pick. Let's see how it's going to end.
The game is still open. The league is open. So we still have a long way to go. There was another feature between Newcastle and Spurs.
Yeah.
Which ended in a 2-1 victory for Newcastle. That was, I think, Isak scored the second goal for Newcastle, and that was his first goal of the season. And considering the fact that Spurs are playing Arsenal in their next fixture in game week 4, so I think Spurs will have wanted to win that game.
Yeah, definitely.
To boost their morale.
Firstly, going to St. James's Park is always difficult for teams.
I hate St. James's Park.
That is a very difficult ground. St. James's Park is so difficult that the fans will frustrate the opposing team. The noise and everything, they know how to frustrate people in their
definitely, team. They know how to do that. Then there was a late feature between Man United and Liverpool.
Manchester Gbegbe.
At Old Trafford. I even read this Yoruba BBC guy. I think they now call Manchester United and Fani Adugo FC.
Yeah, that's what people call them.
So when you come to Manchester United at Old Trafford, just grab your copy and go. So that's what they're telling us. Salah scored and he provided 2 assists for Luis Diaz, and Luis Diaz scored 2 beautiful.
Well, talking about that game,
okay,
let me talk about Manchester United first. I think when they started the game, in the first few minutes of the game, Manchester United were very good. They started very well. But the mistake they made was that when the game started, it was like a setup from Liverpool. In the sense that the pattern was almost the same. Both teams were sending long balls.
Keeping eye lines,
sending long balls, trying to beat their midfield. The game was won because of the midfield. The midfield killed Manchester United.
Casemiro was
He was so poor. The midfield
very, very
killed
poor.
Manchester United.
He wasn't. I think there was no communication between him and Mino.
No communication whatsoever. They were so
Very
far
poor.
apart. If Mino moves forward, he's going to forget Casemiro at the back. That is the
Make
issue.
Baba stay back.
If Baba stay back down, Baba could not forget saying only in the back. So Baba could misplace pass.
I think he broke some stupid record.
He was so
being the
poor
player that was dribbled past most
in 45 minutes.
for 5 minutes.
For his
Then
experience and all, he
even
was so
errors
poor.
leading to goals.
He was so
broke
poor.
that record as
He
well.
was so poor. I think that was what killed Manchester United. So during the course of the game, Liverpool stopped playing the long balls.
And they
At some
stopped
point,
keeping eye lines.
They stopped keeping a line at some point. Manchester United got confused. Then Liverpool started passing, cutting through Manchester United. That was what killed Manchester United. I didn't. They just a change of pattern.
Well, let's see what happens. The season is still open, so the league is open. So probably Manchester United are going to improve. They will have seen what they did as well.
We hope so.
Even on Amad Diallo's Snapchat before the game, he posted something like "God save us," as if he knew what was coming for them.
I was coming.
Salah can never. I don't know his record at Old Trafford or against Manchester United is
100.
very, very superb.
100.
If you have Salah in your fantasy Premier League and he's playing against Manchester United, just cap Salah.
Keep him.
Just cap Salah.
He's going to deliver.
He's definitely going to deliver. Moving to La Liga on Saturday, Barca had a victory against Real Valladolid.
Yeah.
So they won 7-0. Wow.
They absolutely demolished.
Yeah, Hansi Flick is, I don't know, he's trying because
he's
most
doing
people
his best.
doubted him and he's proven people
He's a
wrong.
good coach. Hansi Flick is a very, very good coach. Watching him at Bayern,
Even at Germany
he's
national
he's
team.
not a bad manager to have.
Yeah,
he's not. I do not underrate him at all. At all.
Oh, in the match, Rafinha, I think Rafinha is now playing as an attacking midfielder now. Fitting very well in the number 10 role for Barcelona. And this guy he has been superb.
Yeah,
since
he's been doing very
Flick
well.
has been he has been playing him in the attacking midfield. Because he scored an hat-trick and even had an assist. And even this their youngster.
I think as a Flick tried his training well, he practiced that pattern very well with Rafinha as
Playing as an attacking midfielder.
He see what he can do, that he can deliver, he can work. Rafinha is a player who is ready to
Yeah, definitely.
give
We
his all.
saw what he did at least.
He's ready to give his all. So I think he fits that role. So and it's helping them with the likes of Yamal on the wing and
Lewandowski up front. So Lewandowski scored a goal and he had an assist as well. Then Yamal had 2 assists.
And don't forget Dani Olmo too. I think he's doing
Daniel
very
Olmo,
well.
he scored.
He's
Even
doing-
on his debut for their second match day, he scored
Yeah,
2
he
as
did.
well on his debut.
He's
So
a good player.
Yeah, he has been superb as well. Talking about Real Madrid, later on, was it on Sunday? Yeah, it was on Sunday, I think.
Sunday night.
It was on Sunday. Real Madrid, they won against Real Betis, Santiago Bernabeu.
Yeah.
So Mbappe
Finally.
he scored a brace. So ending his growth goes out in
the
the
La Liga.
So I think he scored first and he scored a penalty. Kudos to him. So I think we are going to see more of Mbappe in Madrid.
Definitely.
So
We'll see more goals from
once he
Mbappe.
gets his rhythm very well, because personally, I felt using Mbappe up front as a 9 has been kind of changing his game. And I expect a switch between him, Rodrigo, and Vinicius. But if you look at Madrid game, their league games this season, Mbappe has not been changing. He has not been going to the wing. Like, you will see Vinicius going to the other side and Rodrigo coming back to the Vinicius space. But it's just Rodrigo and Vinicius that are switching on the flank. Mbappe has been staying up front like that at the center.
9.
I think probably when 3 of them rotate, they will get their rhythms right and they'll do something great.
I know Mbappe will still. He will definitely come through. He's going to turn up for Madrid.
So talking
don't doubt
about Bilbao and Atletico Madrid as well. So Atletico Madrid, we all know they've not been getting their rhythms right.
Yeah.
For me, I think they have to change their coach. Simeone has been great for them over the years. Everyone knows that, but I think his tactics are not working. It's not working. Julian Alvarez, his move to Atletico has been kind of.
Well, what I think about Atletico Madrid. It's not. I don't think it's about sacking Simeone or anything. I think he's trying a new pattern, a new team. He has been he's used to playing a defensive game. We all know that.
Yes.
But I think he's trying to change his game as well. That's why he's gotten a lot of attacking players now. So he's trying to fit them in. He's not yet working. Definitely, it's not. Even for Alvarez, I feel for him now. He's on. People are already calling him 003 now. Saying he's going to drop 007.
007, just like Sancho.
But I hope he's not going to get to 007 before it's finally scored.
Yeah, I think he's not getting his game right, considering the fact that he has been playing an attacking team like Manchester City.
See, when you play at Manchester City, it's as if you are playing in paradise.
That's true.
Going to another team, you are in hell already. It's different.
I think that's all we have for the match review, both in La Liga
And the Premier League.
and the Premier League.
Let's talk about the transfer deadline day.
Okay.
It was a very dramatic day.
Very dramatic.
Very. I think it's the most dramatic deadline I've ever seen.
Unforeseen transfers.
And some deals broke up on that day. I didn't expect some deals to break up, but unforeseen transfers happened as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's talk about Raheem Sterling going to Arsenal.
No one expected that, but I think 50% of Arsenal fans they wanted Sterling to come to Arsenal because they think he's going to bring a lot of experience into that team.
Definitely.
Martinelli has not been performing well.
Everyone not knows that. Expectation at all.
Yeah, everyone knows that. And Leandro Trossard is just like a super sub, like everyone knows.
Yeah,
so they need someone energetic on that left flank that can do the unthinkable for them.
Yeah.
And I think Raheem Sterling can as well probably.
He can also play on either flanks.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
He can play on either wings.
He's going to relieve Bukayo Saka of his
definitely
of his what's it called?
Yeah, he doesn't even have a replacement, but I think
he doesn't have a replacement. So I think bringing Raheem Sterling into the team is a big plus for Arsenal. So let's just put it that way. Considering the fact that he has worked with Arteta as well at Manchester City when Arteta was the assistant coach of Guardiola at Manchester City, they know how they work together. So Raheem Sterling is going to be a big plus for Arsenal. Then
I think now Arsenal will be a bit balanced in the sense that Gabriel Jesus might also be drawn to the wing because he might also be covering for Saka since they have Havertz up front. So in some matches, if they feel like they are not going to take Havertz off and they want to bring Jesus in, probably to relieve Saka, he might just play on the wing as well.
Yeah, on the right wing. Yeah,
and they have Sterling on another wing.
Yeah.
I think there is a balance. It's going to balance their attack.
So I just hope it works well for them. So we saw Sancho heading to Chelsea. No one expected that. I don't know what's going on with these players. Fine, Sancho. Let's say he wasn't treated well at Manchester United, but at the latter part, he and Erik ten Hag, they reconciled and was integrated back into the team. Fine, he has not been playing in the last two games of the season. He has not been playing, but he said he had an illness. But going to Chelsea, with a lot of players Chelsea had, is that reasonable?
Well, he said
Enzo Maresca talked to him about the project and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But heading to Chelsea, fine, Manchester United fans don't want Sancho at Manchester United. But some of their fans, they still want Sancho like for squad depth.
Yes.
They still want him to be in the team. Fine, it can be useful for them.
I think you are right. What I think about this Sancho's issue is that I don't really know what Chelsea is doing in the first place. Let me go to Chelsea.
They had 42 players, for God's sake.
I already said, Maresca said he's working with 21.
Bro, that's a lie. We all know that.
He might be working with 20. At least when you see his substitute bench, he's not bringing 42 players.
Definitely, because that's not possible.
So, let's believe he's working with 21. He said the rest are with the under 21 teams.
Training with the national teams.
Okay. So, firstly, why I said I don't know what Chelsea is doing is, where exactly is Sancho going to play? They have your wingers. I don't know. There is draft. Where is Felix going to play? Where is Sancho going to play?
Where is Modric going to play?
I don't know.
Fine, Sancho can play on either flank.
Of course.
But you still have Madueke.
Yeah.
He's
Palmer
still-
can still play on that flank as well.
Yes.
So let's see how he's going to. He's having the squad
And
depth
Jackson
now.
signing another contract until 2023.
2033. Yeah.
33, bro. 9 years.
Let's see how it's going to end up.
Chelsea is just livery FC.
This is squad depth actually. It's squad depth.
Okay.
So I don't see Maresca
They are not
complaining
even
of.
playing in the Champions League. They are playing in the European Conference
Yes,
League.
that's why the squad depth is there. He's going to have a fully fit squad for the Premier League. At least to make top 4. Let's see.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
Yes.
I bet if Enzo Maresca is not performing, bro, you just look at his back. Sacking upcoming.
Let's see what's going to
He gave
happen.
him all what he wanted. Everything he wanted.
Yeah,
he gave
he's
him.
well backed up, but
Well back.
let's see. Let's see what's going to do. At least he's lost one game, drawn one now.
Yeah.
Let's see. We are going to game
So
with 38.
Chelsea, they thought they've arrived when they whooped Wolverhampton.
And they lost to
6-2.
Servette in the Conference League second leg. Servette. They lost to them 0, but I think the aggregate helped them actually.
Yeah, it
since they
helped
won
them.
2-0 at Stamford
Yeah,
Bridge.
the first leg. So Ugarte
Going to Manchester
went to
United.
Manchester United from PSG.
PSG, yeah.
I think Ugarte, he wasn't at his best at PSG from what I can see.
Yeah.
But we all know the guy was superb when he was playing at Sporting.
Yeah.
Let's just hope the Ugarte of Sporting
Yeah.
is one Manchester United bottle.
I think what happened at PSG was that he's not well trusted by the coach. He's not well trusted for that role, but he's perfect for the role. He's a very, very good defensive midfielder.
Yeah,
He's
very,
a
very
good.
good.
He knows how to recover ball
Definitely.
very well.
Yes.
So I think he's going to help Manchester United. Judging from what happened with Casemiro, he couldn't
Yeah,
even recover balls.
I just pray he and Mino are going to get the rhythm very
That
right.
is what
that
I-
midfield.
what Manchester United
Yes,
fans
that
need right now. That's what they are
can
praying
work for
for.
them. Yeah, so
If Ugarte and Mino clicks, I think that is going to be a plus for
but it is
Manchester United.
actually a very, very good signing.
It
honestly.
is. It's a very good
Yeah,
sign.
it's a very good sign. So
I'll rate it 8/10.
Lukaku
Ugarte
headed
is
to Napoli.
Yeah.
And in his
Big
first
one.
game, he scored. I think he helped them to win the match.
Yeah. Well, Big Rome is always scoring in his debut. That's Big Rome for you. If Big Rome signs for if he signs for Nassau United today, he's going to score in the first game
against their opponents.
I don't know how he's going to do it subsequently.
Well, Conte trusted him very well. And that is why from day one, Conte has been clamoring that
he's
he
one of
wants Lukaku.
Antonio Conte's trusted weapon. Anywhere he goes, he's one of his trusted guys. So
Okay, let us hope that he's going to perform very well for them. So
Yeah.
Tammy Abraham headed to
AC Milan.
I think it was on a loan.
Yeah.
So on his debut as well, he assisted Rafael Leao
Yeah.
to equalize. I don't know the opponent they played that.
Tammy
day, so-
Abraham he's also trying. I won't say he's a very, very good player, but he's an average player. He tries his best. He gives his all for his team. So I think
he has
it's a
already
good-
does
it's a-
that.
it's
He
a
has-
good sign
even when he
for
was
them as
at
well.
Chelsea,
He's a
he
good
has,
sign.
he
It's a
has
good
been
sign.
performing very well. Now let's talk about Osimhen saga.
Okay.
Fine. Conte said, I don't want Osimhen. Al Ali came.
Yeah.
They brought his contract offer, and they want to sign Osimhen. Chelsea, they are in the picture as well. They want to sign Osimhen. But, bro, if you are the one, what are you going to do? Because Chelsea have a lot of players already. Osimhen is not even sure if he signs for Chelsea, he's going to be their number one.
Okay.
Because we can't predict what Enzo Maresca will do. Al Ali came for him. But I think Osimhen don't want to sign for Al Ali just because he thinks that league is not up to his standard. He's still very young. For his caliber of player, he's the African best player. He don't seeing Osimhen going to Al Ali, the Saudi Pro League, it's just like he retiring his career. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I think Osimhen don't want to sign for them. That's the reason why, because, bro, that contract offer is massive. Oh. I'm not going to lie to you.
I think what happened was that, firstly, I will commend Osimhen for standing his ground and for having effect and a say in his
on the
contract.
transfer, okay.
Now, why I said this was that he had two big offers one from Chelsea, the other
One from Al Ahly.
Yeah. Now, they didn't work out the transfer with Chelsea. They couldn't get a deal agreed.
And Al Ahly were trying to sign Ivan Toney from Brentford.
Yeah, Al Ahly had an agreement with Osimhen and what's it called? And Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
But waiting for Osimhen's own decision.
Green light, yeah.
They already met his representative and all. Chelsea met his representative and all too. They gave them their green light, but they want the decision of the player. Are you coming to Chelsea or are you coming to Al Ahly? Now he's caught in two minds. Firstly, if he goes to Al Ahly, the offer is tempting, mouth-watering.
Yeah.
It's the best offer he can get in his lifetime right now. That's the best for him. But if he comes to Chelsea, he doesn't know what's going to meet. Although if he goes to Chelsea, I believe he's going to be their starter. He's going to be their number one striker if he goes to Chelsea.
Okay.
But he doesn't know what he's going to meet at Chelsea. I feel so. I feel he's going to. Then he knows when he goes to Saudi, he's going to
get back to Europe is very, very hard.
But that is why I think he made a mistake.
Okay, also.
If he goes to Saudi and he delivers at Saudi, he's going to get offer from Europe.
And he delivers. What if he did not deliver?
Now, what is he going to do? Is he going to sit at home?
Definitely. Bro.
What makes him think Chelsea are coming back for him?
Chelsea might not come back for him, but football is unpredictable. The same thing happened to Diego Costa when he was at Chelsea.
Yes.
Conte made it clear, I'm not working with this player.
Of course.
He was on the sideline for a good 6 months until January transfer.
Yeah.
I think that was when Atletico signed him.
Yeah.
So, at the later part of that Osimhen saga, I said to myself, Osimhen will remain at Naples. Because I don't see him moving to anywhere.
That was why
I can understand what he's thinking, because I think Osimhen don't want to go. He doesn't want to go to Saudi Pro League, because there's this fear that if I don't perform, I've retired myself. No big team or no team is coming for me in Europe. Probably the likes of Celtic, Rangers, Southampton will later come for him.
With that. He could have just gone there.
But I think Al Ahly were offering him 5 years deal.
That doesn't matter. Since he has already told them that his release clause shouldn't be more than this amount. It shouldn't even be up to 100 million euros.
I think he said something around probably 60 or 70.
That deal makes it easy for anything to come back for him.
But what if he does not perform, bro?
That is on him.
That is fear.
That's
even if he wants to perform, everyone knows.
Now, what makes him think going to Chelsea is going to perform? There is no guarantee.
But it's not like he gives Chelsea the green light as well.
So what is he now doing now?
I think he's just staying on the sideline for 6 months is better for him.
We don't
know his decision.
But even last season, it was not as if he was so good last season.
Because he had an injury.
But he came back.
He came back, but let's say at the middle of the season,
Napoli
was not performing.
Of course, Napoli was not, but he wasn't so good as well. I think to me, he was just a one-season wonder. That's why. That is what I think about him now.
He performed at Lille. That was why.
That doesn't matter. At Napoli, it was just a one-season wonder for him.
Osimhen is a very good player.
He is. But it's just that one season doesn't make you a king.
Well, let's see.
He has to be. He needs to think and calm down as well.
Let's see what's going to happen.
He needs to calm down as well and take things a step at a time.
Okay, come January, let's see what's going to happen. But I feel football is unpredictable.
Of course, it is unpredictable.
Let's just say big teams are going to come for him. Even if not big teams, he might as well be integrated back into the team. But I don't think Conte is going to do that. Everyone knows Conte.
Let's see what's going to happen.
So that's just it. So, let's talk about the Premier League fixtures for game week 4. I think there will be an early kickoff between Southampton and Manchester United, which we hope Manchester United are going to bounce back at St. Mary's at 12:30 p.m. On 14th of September after the international break. Yeah. So later that afternoon, there will be a match between Crystal Palace and Leicester City, Fulham and West Ham, Liverpool and Nottingham, Manchester City versus Brentford, Then Aston Villa versus at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So then Manchester City, Aston Villa versus Everton at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah.
So later that night there will be a feature
Bournemouth
between
versus
Bournemouth
Chelsea.
versus Chelsea. Yeah. So then on Sunday, London Derby, North London Derby. Sorry.
That's the big one for the weekend.
Yeah, for the weekend between Spurs and Arsenal by 2 p.m. Then later that evening, so there will be a feature between Wolves and Newcastle. Let's just make predictions of this match, of these features.
Yeah,
Let's make
okay.
prediction. Soton versus Manchester United. What's your prediction?
Southampton versus Manchester United. I think it's the perfect game for Manchester United to bounce back. Southampton I don't think they have any points yet. They've been very poor. Their promotion back to the Premier League has not been easy. So I think Manchester United should win that game comfortably by 2-0.
Well, my prediction is Manchester United winning the game, but not keeping a clean sheet. Nana is definitely not keeping a clean sheet. So Manchester United 2, Soton 1. Crystal Palace, Leicester City.
At Selhurst Park, I think Crystal Palace should be able to get the best out of their team.
Bro, have you seen Leicester play this season?
I have. It doesn't matter. This is at Selhurst Park. Selhurst Park is not an easy ground as well.
That's true.
So I
Even for the big clubs.
Leicester might just make it by 2-1.
Okay, Leicester winning.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this is a chance for.
I mean Crystal Palace winning. Yeah,
okay.
making it by 2-1.
This is a chance for Crystal Palace to up their game. So I'm going by a scoreline 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Fulham versus West Ham. I think that's another London derby.
Yeah.
Between Fulham. Fulham, they've been trying this season. So I don't know. My scoreline is 1-1.
Between Fulham and West Ham?
Yes.
Well, I think I'm going to go with 1-1 as well. It's going to be a tricky game, so it might just end in a draw. Yeah.
So the next match will be between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Liverpool, they are mighty now. Let's be sincere with ourselves. Their players are on fire. So let me just go by the scoreline 3-1. I
think Liverpool is going to win that game by 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Manchester City versus Brentford. What's your prediction?
Brentford. I think that's going to end in favor of Manchester City as well. I have no doubt. Maybe 3-1.
Okay. I go with that scoreline as well. 3-1. Win to Manchester City. Aston Villa versus Everton.
Everton has been so poor. I expect Aston Villa to win that match.
Conveniently.
Let's see.
I expect them to win conveniently.
Well, Everton will want a bounce back as well, but it's not an easy ground for a bounce back.
At the Villa Park.
So let me say it's going to end 3-1 as well.
Let's say 2 to Aston Villa, 0 to Everton. So okay. Bournemouth versus Chelsea. Fine. These features, I would have said Bournemouth are going to win if it is Bournemouth of, let's say, 4 or 5 seasons ago. They always have their way around Chelsea. So, at the Vitality Stadium. But they've not really been performing this season. So, I'll just say Chelsea are going to bounce back. Let's say 2-1 Chelsea.
Well, Bournemouth, I won't say they've not really performed. I don't know. I think they drew one match. They won
and they didn't come back
against
Everton at the Goodison Park.
I can't really remember their first game, but I don't see them as really, really bad. Although now they don't have Dominic Solanke in their squad again.
Definitely.
But I think the person that has been coming through for them is Semenyo.
Semenyo, yeah.
He's been
trying.
He's been scoring for them. And so I feel Chelsea should be able to win that game by 3-1.
Okay. Later on Sunday, the North London Derby. First of all, let's put out to our viewers, make a prediction for the London Derby, North London Derby between Spurs and Arsenal. Drop your scoreline in our comment section.
Yeah.
And that will be an opportunity for you to win yourself a very huge prize. So do that.
Yeah, let's see. I think I have a prediction as well.
You have a prediction?
Yeah, I can win the prize as well.
You cannot win the prize. You cannot win the prize. But let's see. This is just for the viewers. It's just for the viewers. So let them predict their scoreline in our comment section.
Please do that. Let's see your predictions. Let's see who you're going to go with.
So you have a an opportunity for yourself to win
to win
something.
something. Definitely.
So, what's your scoreline? What's the prediction?
I'll go with Arsenal 2-1. Arsenal is going to win by 2-1.
It's an opportunity for Arsenal to bounce back as well. I think they have that determination. They have that zeal to win. So, 2-1 as well. 2-1 as well. Because
a fair score
I
line.
don't see Arsenal keeping a clean sheet at
Tottenham VS Stadium.
Tottenham VS Stadium. So, anything can happen, but I hope Arsenal wins. So, Wolves versus Newcastle.
That's going to be a tough one as well. Wolves versus Newcastle at the Molineux.
Yeah, at the Molineux.
Well, I think Newcastle should be able to give them problems, but judging from what Wolves played against Chelsea, they are going to play like that against Newcastle as well. Newcastle is going to beat them mercilessly. So I will go with Newcastle
3-1. They've not really been performing. So
they've not.
Let me just say,
I'll go with 3-1.
And I think Wolves have been having problems scoring. Let me put it that way. Like they've not really been a threat up front. 2-0 to Newcastle. 2-0 to Newcastle. So let's move to La Liga. So they are going with 4 as well. There will be a match between Real Sociedad and Real Madrid. Then that will be on Saturday by 8 p.m. Then Girona versus Barcelona on Sunday at 3:15 p.m. Then Atletico versus Valencia on Sunday as well. That will be around 8 p.m. at night. So, what's your prediction for Real Sociedad versus Real Madrid?
Real Sociedad versus Real Madrid. I think now that Mbappe is up and running in La Liga. Okay. So probably that should end in favor of Real Madrid. I expect them to win by 3-1.
Well, I expect Madrid to win as well. My prediction should just be 2-1. 2-1.
That's not bad.
2-1 to Real Madrid. Then Girona versus Barcelona.
That's a very, very tricky one.
Very, very tricky.
Yeah, this is not the Girona of last season.
I think Girona
still
they won against Sevilla in their last match. During the match week 3. So against Barcelona at home to Girona, bro, Barca on fire. Barca on fire. Let me just say 2-1 or 3-1 to Barca.
I think the game is going to end in a draw. That's what so I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Yeah. Okay, Atletico versus Valencia.
Atletico. Well, let me give Atletico this game. I think they will just also it out.
Scraping win.
Yeah, scraping win, and it's going to end in a 1-0 victory.
Yeah, 1-0. That's what I'm thinking as well. Guys, we've come to the end of our prediction for the Premier League and La Liga
game week 4.
Game week 4.
Yeah.
So I think that will be the end of this episode. We'll see you next time on TopMohst Sport Podcast.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You follow us on X, on IG, on Facebook, on Telegram, and TikTok.
Yeah, subscribe, like, and follow.
So thank you guys. See you next time.